What up, though? I mean, what's happening? I mean, what's cracking? We back in action. It's Conscious by Nature, CBN. Two out of the three kings in the building. It's the champ. It's the genius. We're gonna get into a hot topic, but like here on Conscious by Nature, we kind of like to let things settle a little bit so we can come together with all our facts. Um so we're gonna talk about the late Kevin Samuels, and all, I don't know what you would call it, so swirling around him in his untimely death, rumors, hatred, mockery, blatant disrespect. So my man TP, the genius, actually put me on with him. You know what I'm saying? I didn't get on with him till maybe about a year ago when we really started doing Conscious by Nature, maybe 2 years ago or so. So he put me on to him. But you had watched him early on in his career, so you had seen him through the ranks and rise up and blow up. So you got like a very nice perspective on it. Let's hear it.
Yeah, man. I mean, I was a fan of his, right? I like his whole delivery, and I just like how he got down, right? By telling you the fucking truth. He started out talking to men, right? And he was putting them on game on how to just be a better man, just in general, right? You know what I'm saying? With your grooming, you know what I'm saying? Your finances, right? How to dress, how to smell good. Certain things that like our fathers or, what I'm saying, male role models would give us the game on. He was trying to give us the game on, right? And I think he did a good job at that, but he wasn't really at his plateau until he started talking to women straight up. And that's when his shit took off. You know what I'm saying? The average at best video where he told the lady, hey, you average at best for real, but I'm being honest with you. And see, here's the thing that, people don't like honesty. They don't like it. They like the beautiful lie, but they don't like the ugly truth. You know what I'm saying? And not necessarily that the shit was ugly. The shit was just factual, and he was hitting you with it. And they don't like that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, death is a part of everything. It's just a part of life. We all gonna get it. So was I overly shocked that the man passed away? Not really. But I was more shocked about all the shit that I'm hearing, and the man ain't even fresh in the ground yet. Hearing shit like wicked shit. We got a professor coming out talking about may he rest in piss. We got other women talking about this is the best Mother's Day ever, and it's like, damn, ladies, like for real, this is what we on. You didn't understand the message that he was giving.
No, I believe they understood the message, but for someone to carry that much weight and hold that much significance in your perspective to say that this is the best Mother's Day ever, best Mother's Day ever, I would say he must have really been speaking to you. You know what I mean? Really been speaking true facts. Because like, man, for real, if somebody just say some bullshit, that shit really don't bother you.
Mm-hmm.
It's when you yourself feel that way about yourself and somebody call you out and that shit really cuts you deep.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's an insecurity that you have.
Right.
You know what I mean? It might not necessarily even be true, but just because you feel it and it feel that way to you, it's true to you. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That shit really angers you and cuts you deep. Because honestly, for real, how could someone that you never met, you never dealt with, you know what I'm saying, you don't even know, make you that angry?
Facts. Like, you never met this man, and you allow him to affect your being in this manner where you're talking about, may he rest in peace, and the God is happy with this. Like, come on now. Like, no, come on. Like, he didn't make you call into his show. He didn't make you hang yourself. You hung yourself, ladies. Now, shout out to the ladies that received the information and improved upon themselves. Some of the ladies, a lot of ladies got married and things of that nature, thinking, thank you, Kevin, for helping me out. I didn't see things like that until you came onto the scene and started really talking and spitting that good game. You know, but this shit is sad, but even more sad is the simps that are coming out now. I mean, like, we got Pastor Jamal Bryant coming out. Boyce Watkins coming out saying shit. Derek Jackson. So here they come. Now they looking for the opportunity.
Dexter is back on the scene?
Mr. Dexter Jackson is back on the scene.
Oh, shit.
Talking in my car to ladies is back on the scene.
The same dude that had the chick that he was sleeping with in the same bed he was sharing with his wife, that dude. So let me get this straight. Dexter Jackson is the all-time shit-faced lioness dude when it comes to women, telling you everything you want to hear and lying behind your back. And you love him. And Kevin Samuels could be honest to you, tell you the truth about how men really think and how we feel and what we really looking for, and you hate him for it. I'm so confused about what women are really, really looking for. Because it seems to me that how could a man claim to be this great guy, cheat on his wife? And, you know, I'm not saying people don't do shit like that, but in your own house, in your own bed, like, yo, that's a level of breaking all the rules. Once again, no code about yourself. You know what I'm saying? No women, no coof about yourself. You feel me? That you would go and do some shit like that, but you love him. Then he got her on here, didn't even get her dolled up, didn't have her looking like that. She got the shower curl. He out here apologizing, her in the shower cap. Come on, man.
The shit was amazing when we covered that. The shit is still amazing now. Because this man was out here writing books, talking about black men don't cheat while cheating on his wife. Like, and now you got shit to say? You didn't have nothing to say when he was talking, when Kevin Samuels was talking. Why didn't y'all link and get together? How about you, Pastor Jamal Bryant? You got some allegations on your ass way back in 2013 when you was messing with underage kids. Like, come on, man. Y'all need to really keep it down. For real. But y'all simping. Y'all can't get enough.
Can't.
Y'all look for the opportunity. Oh, this is my time to get back in my good graces, collect on some bread with the ladies.
In the spotlight now. Back spewing and spinning your lies.
That's it,
you know
man.
What I'm saying? Go ahead.
No, I was just about to say, just let the collection plate flow.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all back at it.
just, and the crazy thing is, why do they believe him so hard? You know what I mean? And why none of this controversy, why Kevin was here? You know what I'm saying? Why ain't not one person ever just be like, why ain't Dexter just be like, man, Kevin Samuels be lying? Why not? He gone now, so now it's like slander.
And that's what's happening. I mean, it's slander on all avenues, man. We got the lady, was Hortensia, the lady that was with Kevin Samuels. They called her out. They called her fat, this, that, the other. And it's like, that's not even the right lady. The lady he was messing with, if you've seen her pictures, was top-notch A1.
I seen her.
All right. So
she was top-notch, though. We seen her in the barbershop. She was primo A1. So like, and I seen the hater photos, and I watched. Man, listen, man, you right. I seen a little podcast where this young woman, I don't even remember her name, but yeah, her shit was trash. I can't even recall, but I just know she was spewing a lot of bullshit about Mr. Samuels, man, and it's just like it don't. And I'm not saying, oh yeah, just because he's gone, you can't speak truth about him, but you know what I'm saying. To just to speak ill of someone and not be true. I can see if he crossed you and you got real factual beef with him because he did you wrong or in such manner. But you got a lot of hate from people who don't even know this man.
Man. And like I say, bro, he didn't force you to call into his show. He did not force any woman to call in and hang themselves. And they was doing it on their own accord every night, hours on end. And it's like he gave a voice to the voiceless, right? There was nobody like this dude. You know what I'm saying? Who was able to deliver the message in such a cool, calm way. You know, most cats who speak on men issues aren't talking to women. They're just talking to men. And he was like, no, I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to start talking to women, and I'm going to allow them to tell on themselves. And that's what they were doing. And it allowed men to be like, God damn, I knew it wasn't tripping. I knew it wasn't me. They are out here whacking the game, crazy in the game, silly in the game.
Silly.
It wasn't just me.
Too many. But you know what? The game got them playing too many games to the point where they just don't understand the game. They just don't get it. At the end of the day, if you want to make a man happy, it's real easy. Just make him happy.
That's it.
Like you know, it's almost like this. Men have to accept women however they are. But as soon as you get a man, your first thing is you want to change him and tweak him and do this and do that and do this to him. You know what I mean? Make him look this way. Make him dress this way. You know what I mean? Push him in this way. Push him in that. You know what I mean? Women always think they be coaching us, but they don't. The fact is, we do what we really want to do.
That's it.
And, you know, so, and I'm just going to say this. Women, if you really want a man to go against his godly instincts every day, because you know, being with more than one woman is inside of us. It's an instinct that we have to suppress every day. Okay? So if you want someone to do that for you, you must be worth it. You have to be.
Yeah.
There is no man willing to sacrifice that for someone that is not worth it, who is not completing him and completing the package for him. And that's what you don't understand.
Yeah.
If you go into these relationships halfway, that's why he cheating with this one and that one. You can't be that. And you can't be like, oh, I've been in there all the way. No, there's been times where you weren't. I've seen work where people call it all the way in when I would be like, yeah, that's not all the way in. You got to really be all the way in there because you got to really be worth it because you're asking us to go against our godly instinct every day and sacrifice ourselves for you.
Yeah, I mean, you right on it, man. He was really for marriage. Like, a lot of people miss that shit. Like, he was really for it, and he was telling y'all, hey, listen, get your game up, ladies. Stop having these unrealistic kind of, like, thought process and expectations. Lower that shit down, and you can probably end up with a good quality man if you lower the shit down, but your expectations are so fucking high, you're looking for that 1% man, you ain't gonna get him because he ain't looking for you. Right? So the man was pro-marriage for real, and he was trying to give you the game. He was saying the cheat code is marriage and union and linking up. That's the cheat code. Here's how you do it. But you missed it.
Yes, I want to see black men and black women together, but I want to see black women valuing black men as black men deserve to be valued. Black men, you are worthy. You have done great things in the last 20 or 30 years. You've taken your image back from cops, deadbeat dads, and everything else. You stepped up to the challenge, and this is your time. This is your time. The gender war is over. Average at best happened in 2021. That is over. 2022, we're going into it. Self-awareness is sexy. Men are going to show the work, and women are going to show their worth. We're going to move forward. We're going to move forward, and if you want to move forward together with us, men are there waiting for you. Men are there working for you, but you're going to earn your spot. Because he has to earn his value.
Damn, that brother was smooth with it, for real. He was smooth with it.
The presentation of relationship is sacrifice. So you expect a man to sacrifice, but you don't expect to sacrifice?
Yeah.
How does that sound? That makes no sense.
None. You know what else don't make no sense is that, like we talking about, you know, them just throwing dirt on his ass. He ain't even in the ground. Talk about the man's broke. Now, come on now. Now we in this YouTube space and we trying to make things happen. Matter of fact, hit the subscribe button to help us out. You know what I'm saying? That would be grateful. But this cat was pulling in a million plus of his subscriber list, bro. Pulling in numbers that were just out of the world every night.
He was broke.
You motherfuckers ain't ready for this,
Bruh.
Do me that, because I know how much a good suit costs. Okay,
Man.
I stay in them myself often, so that brother stayed laced, tailor made, custom shit.
Man.
Okay, that's not cheap. That's not broke. And listen, he was the type of upstanding type of gentleman that demanded respect constantly, and people that really respect him loved him. So even on the offhand, he could have had minus a couple dollars. Someone that respected him greatly foot the bill for that funeral or for whatever he needed.
Right.
Because that's the type of stand-up gentleman he was. He might not have had a lot of, but he got super solid people around him.
Yeah. I mean, there's a cat, Dennis Sperling, who is a lawyer, and now the family asked for him to be, you know, to represent him. Is like he came out with a video a couple of days ago talking about stop the cap. Like, this dude was balling out of control, right? And other YouTubers were linking with him. MTR, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to him, that brother, man. Fucking, again, Dennis Sperling, Anton. You know, these cats, man, they were like, yo, this dude is really balling. You know what I'm saying? The lead attorney. Like, this dude, man, there's no way he was like, had $1,000 in the bank. No.
That's crazy, man.
Come on now.
But why the rumor for that?
It's whatever they can do or say just to throw dirt on his name.
All right, I want to talk about something, man. Let's talk about this 911 call, man. Can we talk about that?
Absolutely.
So the 911 call with the young lady, and I'm going to say she handled herself in a manner that was I would describe it as calmly panicked.
Oh my God, I fucking know. It's Kevin Samuel's apartment.
You don't know if it's a house or apartment?
Oh, it's an apartment.
Okay, what's the apartment number?
I know. I just need to give him CPR. Just please, just ask the front
You need an ambulance?
Yes.
Okay.
Are you listening?
Hold on, ma'am. I have to connect you with the ambulance.
It's Kevin fucking Samuel,
I
please.
understand, but I have to connect you with the ambulance.
Are you okay?
EMS, what's the address of your emergency? Is he awake?
No, he has an irregular rhythm. I can feel it. He's breathing in and out, but he has an irregular rhythm. It's probably his heart. So I need you to get here with the fucking...
In Atlanta, I'm up.
Stop
What's
him.
on my map?
Come on, Kevin, you got it. Oh, come on, just try to breathe. Come on, you got it. Come on, think about your mom. He's turning blue. I cannot wait any longer.
Mm-hmm.
She was very witty, very acute at the time, though. She was sharp. You know what I'm saying? She was calmly panicked. On the phone with the 911 representative, who I thought was a little lackadaisical in her mood when someone calls you almost in a hysterical state.
Mm-hmm.
But even she was calm, but she was still, you could hear horror in her voice. And then she describes that he can barely breathe.
Mm-hmm.
I would think that the 911 operator would have acted a little bit swifter in her response. And then when you got to the EMTs, the young lady was trying to go downstairs and I forgot the name of it. I can't describe
Defibrillator,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
Defibrillator, yes, sir. So she wants to go downstairs, but the 911 operator continues to argue with her about location.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if anyone ever played on the phone knows, hell, in the 90s, in the 80s, you called 911, they call you right goddamn back.
Mm.
Okay? This is 2022.
Mm-hmm.
As soon as you call 911, they got you, they got the number, they got your location, they got everything. They know exactly where you are.
Right.
Why didn't she make an attempt? The 911 operator called downstairs and get the defibrillator sent upstairs to Kevin Samuel's apartment. And yes, I know they didn't know the apartment, but it was Kevin Samuel's residence, and it was his complex. So if 911 operator is calling emergency, then you can take it up. And
Facts,
EMTs
man.
are on the way. So
Absolutely.
I just didn't understand how and I understand the 911 operator has to be calm in this manner, but I just felt it was so eerily too calm.
Yeah, it was too laxed, if you will.
Yeah.
I just felt like when she said, it's fucking Kevin Samuels, and it was like, almost like, fuck that nigga. That's what it felt like.
Right, because she did say that. She did say that. It's fucking Kevin Samuels. Yeah, okay, I remember that, yeah.
And the lady was like, whatever. And so when it went left to the other gentleman, that's when she should have made the call down to the front and said, hey, listen, I got a Kevin Samuels in your building. We don't have an address, but apparently he's struggling. He's not looking good. If you have some type of medical equipment available, get it to him. You know, listen, man, I know firsthand as a kid, I told a story last year on the show about calling 911 and getting my ass smacked clean off. All right, because they called right back.
What year was that?
Man, I was a kid. All right, so we talking early 90s.
There
all right,
it is.
So come on
there
now.
There it is.
Come on now. They knew. And like you said, saying the nurse, and I don't want to call her a jump off. I don't want to call her that, but she was there and she's like, hey, I need this, this, and this. Make it happen.
A friend. She's a friend.
She's a friend. There we go.
He's a professional. She's a friend.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Who knows how long they've been dating?
True.
It's not like it's not like he made his relationships public, but who's to say she was I mean, I would never. You know what I mean? He was upstanding, you know what I'm saying, about his relationships. You know what I mean? She was vetted. Mm-hmm. Especially from who he was becoming. Mm-hmm. Come on, man.
Yeah.
She was all the way with it. I can't see that as a jump off. That was a friend, at the least an acquaintance. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, man.
I ain't gonna disrespect that young lady like that. Nah.
Yeah. And like I said, she was A1, but and I feel bad for her as well because now she got to get attacked. First off, they had the wrong lady. Oh. First off, and
I already knew that was some hater shit.
So they had the wrong lady, and the wrong lady was even fine to me. I'm like, God damn, this brother, And then they showed the right lady. I'm like, well, that brother was on top of what he described, what he want, And so I'm like, I feel bad for her because now her shit's all fucked up, and I think that she may have deleted like all her social shit.
Yeah.
And I get that, but it's like, I'm just more like, to just go full circle, like just to hear the hate. Y'all don't have the same hate for Zimmerman. Y'all don't have the same hate, when brothers get killed out in the street. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have it. And it's disheartening to see it. It's disheartening for the men, the simps out here to be like, yeah, this is our time to collect. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, motherfucking, what was it? Dr. Umar Johnson, and they had a little bit of beef, right? Mm-hmm. And they were like, well, I don't like the way you present this, and I don't like the way you present that. But even Dr. Umar was like, I don't wish no ill on no man like that. Respect to that king.
Professional.
Even they had beef. He was still like, yo, respect to the king. Like, yo.
but they professional, so they really don't have beef. They got professional differences.
There it is.
You know what I'm saying? So they not beefing. It's
Right.
professional differences. We don't share the same perspective on this topic. Like often, sometimes we don't share the same perspective on topics. Like
Right.
we all don't have. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
No beef. He had his show. He had his show. He didn't like this. He didn't like that. No one really cared not to be honest about it. They were both very honest about their opinions of one another and not so much character, but on presentation. And yeah, I could imagine them both having some scotch at the bar, smoking cigars, talking. So yeah. You know what? I'm just gonna say rest in peace, Kevin Samuels. I really don't got nothing else on this, man. I know that was your man's, so you go ahead and take us up out of here on this one.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace to the good brother, man. And it's up to us to continue the message, right? The message don't die with Kevin Samuels. He allowed us to see firsthand what time it is, right? So we gotta keep the message pushing forward, and that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Respect to his family, respect to him and his people, and that's it, man. We about this thing.